We are live.
We are live. We're back. We decided to take a little sabbatical.
We're
here, Nikolai. We are here. We are here. We are on time.
Thank you. I'm here on the start line with
We are here. Don't you worry, my friend. We're here. We're live.
We are now live. So we were going to start at 2:15, thinking that the meeting started at 2:30, when actually the coverage starts at 2:30, and it's a bit later. So we don't want to sit here just talking about nothing. So we left it a bit. Our coverage is a bit behind Tanya's, apparently. I'll turn the volume down just in case that's annoying people that the volume's on there. 5 people. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the watch party.
What's up? Hopefully, Tanya, we're not too far behind.
So we can have a chat about some stuff. Be good fun.
Let's do it. It's Saturday afternoon. Hopefully, you guys have got some drinks or enjoying the sunshine if you got any. Long time no see.
I think we're the only people who start to get smashed at 2:30 on a Saturday afternoon, really.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's the best way to live, though, isn't it? Mate, do you fancy a trip to Workington in the next 10 minutes? Look at the blazing sunshine they've got. Look at it.
It's good.
So, Nikolai says it's long time no see.
It's been, mate. It has been. It's got to be about 15 hours.
Which, you know, we've missed you, mate, but we're back. 2 streams on the bounce, aren't you a lucky bastard?
Tuck in the house.
Michelle.
What's up, Tuckers?
We're getting the Poole spying into the stream now. 5 of you watching already, which is amazing. It was definitely the right choice to delay the start of the stream because we would have been sat here.
Another thing that we didn't put in the information is I think at some intervals tonight we are going to be joined by Ian Brennan and Adam Roynan.
Yeah, big guests on tonight, people.
So some of the BSN crew are going to be joining the stream, which will be fun. Nikolai says 15 hours is way too long without it. I completely understand, and he was stressing. So that's fine.
You must feel the love right now, man. No one's ever, 15 hours, man. That's to be stressed out after not seeing you 15 hours.
Let's get down to business then. Let's cut through the old shit cake. What do we reckon score-wise? Comment section, score. What are you thinking, though?
48-42 to the Pirates.
I'm going to go 40. I'm going to go 50-40 to the Pirates. Okay.
Yeah, get your comments get it down below. If you win, you get a free cookie.
Thank you, Tanya.
Tanya's 49-41.
We've got me on 50-40 to the Pirates, Tanya on 49-41, and Kingdo on 48-42.
Tuck's agreeing with you. So we're all in the same. We're all in the same boat. We're all in the same, realm.
I'm actually going to get a prize. I'm going to get a prize for whoever guesses it right. Hang on.
What if it's me? What's he going to get out? Scouring around the front room trying to find a gift. What could it be? I generally don't know what this is, guys. So we're all going to find out together. This could be rather exciting. 50-40 working to lose. Nikolai also agreeing with Michelle and Carl. I've gone a bit closer, guys. I put some respect on Workington's name. I'm only joking, guys. But yeah, obviously without Jiski, it's going to be a difficult hill to climb as well. Edwards is a solid guest, though. I don't know if you guys are aware. Edwards in for Jiski today. Could be interesting. And also Baujan continuing his guest spot from yesterday. What is the gift?
Right, so now I've got this. Now, it's not this one because I value it too much. But whoever gets the score right, I am going to buy and order this. Now, this little contraption is called a taco truck. So if you have tacos or any sort of food that you have to hold in your hand, small hot dogs, things like that, you put them in the little thing and they stand up.
I love
one of the greatest inventions I've ever had the privilege to find. Because if you have like pita breads and things like that, you can stand them up. So you have them on your plate and they stand up, rather than, tacos, they always fall over. Do you know when you have the tacos and they flip over each side? With the taco truck, they don't fall over. So whoever gets it right, I'm going to order a set of taco trucks.
Well, Michelle thought it could be a lion bar.
Well, if it's a lion bar, Michelle will have to be supplying it.
Well, if Michelle wins, she just gets to eat her own lion bar. It's not really a result, is it?
Yes. Hello, everyone. We are now. If you are watching live on BSN with us, we are watching the track walk with Roy now, and who is it?
They're obstructing a space. I've got the volume off, so I can hear you. So I can't. It's like Vissing. He looks like Toole.
Yes, possibly.
Nicola, I can't win. I'm a member of the channel, so I can't win. But I appreciate that you want my maths to be correct.
Yes, it is Klaus issuing, cussing, and in the end we got there with missing.
When the autocorrect gets the better of you. But no, do you know what? Quickly on the conversation of tacos, are you a soft or a hard shell taco man?
I prefer a soft, but hard shells.
I'm a soft guy as well.
What else was I going to say? I was about to say something important, then I forgot. It can't be that important, can it?
He'll pop back in at some point.
Hope so.
So we got a lot of similar scores. So, but nobody batting for the comments, which doesn't surprise me knowing our audience. But as I was saying, it's looking good in the championship for Poole. They didn't get a win today as well. They are cooking. My friends. They are, because they've got so many meetings in hand over the ones underneath them. It's a 9. It's like is it 9 teams in the championship, and 8 teams are still in it. 8th, I believe. Only 2 points off the top 4. So any team could be making those playoffs. Good stuff for the championship this year.
It's a good competitive league. It is a good competitive league.
We're ready for the Riders Parade. Michelle says, bless you.
Thank you, Michelle. And Tanya as well. Thanks, guys.
Tanya. I didn't even notice she sneezed. It shows how spaced out I was briefly thinking about tacos or something else.
Michelle has actually Tommy's joined the stream before at Michelle's.
Yeah, that is a great word. I can see in the comments.
You can see that Pink Tuck obviously knows Alex.
Yeah. Michelle does. Michelle got on very well. I can't wait to see these guys on Wednesday.
Just so we don't go on children's YouTube.
Have to get demonetized very quickly. I'm not cock just stapled in the bottom left corner. But yeah, no, thank you guys for joining us. I'm looking forward to this. Doing 2 streams back to back. Got a consistent viewer base. We really enjoyed yesterday. Me and Kyle, after leaving yesterday, were really buzzing about it. That's what we're doing one straight away again today. Because
again,
Friday, Saturday,
we're not hitting record numbers or anything like that. We're not looking to hit record numbers. We're just looking to get something started, learn some stuff. We actually were talking with the idea of actually going live on different platforms, not just YouTube, to have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that sort of thing. So yeah,
you could be seeing us all over the socials and medias potentially. It's going to be interesting to see how Belgium gets on today, actually on the old box in comparison to obviously text updates, because that could be quite an interesting number 2. How do you reckon Hagen will get on around here, Carl? And Vinny, to be fair, both fast track riders.
Vinny's been there before. Vinny has been there. You chat away a minute. I'm just going to put a post.
So, guys, obviously we've done our scored loads for Oxford up here, I believe. Right. Right, guys, I'm going to ask a question as well in the chat. It's another competition, but there's not really anything to win. It's just a guess. Who's going to get the most points scored individual rider, and how much points will they score? So who's going to be the top scorer, and how many points will that be? If you're right, then I don't know. But just a fun little game. Tanya, I agree with this. But, you know,
I can't multitask now. Oh, look who we've got!
So yeah, he's been watching. I didn't tell him before. That's what he was doing around Glasgow. So
Most bizarre.
yeah, I think we've got all aspects covered for this meeting. Every race is going to have something in it. Even the
What I do is I'm going to mute them because you can hear them on the TV. But we actually have the BSM boys in the stream.
They're here. Can you believe it? This is like the strangest multiverse thing ever. So Pink Tuck thinks that Ben Cook's the higher scorer with 12 points. Okay, Michelle, we're going to see if that's the case. I think that's a reasonable guess. I think that's called as the background imaging. I quite like this blue we got going on at the minute. Apparently, you know the chant, Carl.
Which one?
I don't know, but Nikolai says, "Come on, Carl, you know the chant" in full caps. So apparently, you know it. Apparently, Nikolai, he doesn't know the chant. Nikolai, about to give him some more info there. This is the most bizarre thing because I can hear it through your TV, but I can see them talk of it.
That sea air kind of feeling, which is not something you experience in the Speedway track. It has to be said. Maybe Poole might be a rare one, but yeah, fresh day, but warm. And
there's good comments in. We're about to get started. Just looked at 12+1 for Belgium when he was here at Poole, for Oxford. Sorry, that's a good sign.
This is just far more northerly than
I tell you what, Belgium is a man that's going to get more consistent and consistent. I think we spoke about that a lot on the stream. We're a big fan of Belgium and what he could be. I still remember when we were doing the stats. We bring this up a lot, but it's because it is a wild stat that he could be in the under-21s till 2028. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a crazy stat, and it shows the years he's got on him. So, the bonus point is looking good for Poole as well. I didn't realise that was the permutation coming in either at 29, 61.
They've just given it a shout out, the watch party shout out.
You can't go wrong, can you? Heroes. Absolutely legends. I'm surprised that Ian's not got the shades on, in all fairness.
Later on, class visiting arrives at 2 a.m.
That's crazy. Fair play to it. It's bright as hell there.
We've got a replacement key card and got in the bed with me. That would have been even more awkward. But,
I believe so. I think maybe 16, but has he turned 17?
He must have just turned 17, I think.
Yeah, because remember when the season started, he was 16. Good to see you, by the way, Chris. Really good to see you. Welcome. Get ready for heat number 1. Vissing, Belgian, Cook, and obviously Richard Lawson. Should be quite good, this. Should be rather entertaining.
Big up, Brian.
What a man.
So here we go. Right. We are at tapes for heat number 1. 29-61 to the Pirates on aggregate. I think the bonus points out of the question, truth be told. But
it would be a diabolical night or afternoon for Poole if the bonus point comes back into contention.
Yeah, I agree.
It'd be a very angry stream. We don't want that.
Yeah.
11 viewers watching us. This is crazy, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're going to get underway. And the tapes are up.
Here we go.
A very good start for the working boys. Lawson back up the inside.
Lawson at the inside of.
Looks a bit dry.
Workington currently on a 4-2. Oh, I tell you what, Craker's gone back up the inside of Lawson.
You rarely see that. Is the outside line working just yet? I don't know. Obviously, that's the good thing about the GT Tyres arena is that the outside line will work and people can blast around. This is a shock 5-1. It's very rare that Lawson gets 5-1 in truth, especially at championship level. Unfortunately, Poole is not at the races yet, Carl.
Not just yet.
Not yet. Hey Chris, how's it going? Lawson didn't give up there for all 4 laps. Almost got the better of old this thing. Sorry, it's just the weirdest like parallel universe. Commentator Cam. We need this for the Grand Prix. We need this with Chris and Kelvin.
We do.
That would be amazing. Yeah, your result is Vissing first, Cook second, Lawson third, Bowden at the back.
Didn't see that coming.
Number 1.
Didn't
Not
see it
at all.
coming.
Especially because Lawson gated pretty decently as well. Decent.
See, it's a long old slog to that first corner as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that's what makes this track really good, though, when the track develops, is that you get there and you're able to get good racing. I didn't think Lawson would get paid back from second there. No. There you go, Craig Cook showed his track knowledge, though.
Yeah, 100%.
This is a track I really want to visit, Carl. I know that we talk about doing a little tour at some point and going to different tracks. I would look forward to go see the Workington meeting for sure.
Yeah.
Especially because the weather always looks so good there. Hopefully our Poole fans in the comments, if you want to get involved, let us know what you think about heat number 1. I'm sure it won't be positive, but keep the comments coming in. I don't know if there's any other meetings going on right now, Carl. Like last night, I assume not, because I know Worky gets an earlier start than most clubs. So. Yeah, it's Carl's 2 favourite pairing in all of British Speedway.
Who?
These 2.
Oh, Sam Hagan and Vinnie Ford.
Yeah. Says the reason he doesn't play for the full show, I lack the concentration. Mate, just if you can, obviously with BSN, get the BSN up on your telly, get us up on your phone, have us in the background every now and then, just chime in with some comments. That'd be the best way to do it, mate. I understand watching 2 hours of us is extreme. We appreciate you being there, mate, and getting involved in the comments section. 100%. Here we go. Hagan, Liebman, Vinnie Ford, and Sam McGurk is the lineup heat number 2. I want to see Vinnie Ford do some crazy stuff. I want to see Vinnie Ford do some mental things. Do you reckon that the reserves could win you the meeting? People in the comments, because I reckon that you've got a stronger reserve pairing than the Worky team.
Agree.
I think that could be where the meeting's won today. Here we go. Great start from Hagan.
Vinnie Ford winding it on as well. Pin him down.
Liebman in second place. McGurk's off the screen currently. Vinnie Ford's cut on the outside.
Got the inside, Vinnie. Go on, Vinnie boy. Oh, what a move, Vinnie Ford.
What a move by Vinnie Ford. Looking good. Looking good for Rob Vinnie.
Looks very dry though.
Yeah, it does look a bit dry. Oh, Hagan's gone a bit haywire. It actually might help out the Poole Pirates though, because they can team right now if they wish to. This is I said the reserves would win them the meeting, and we're looking at going that way. 1000%. Great result for the Poole Pirates. It's going to be 6 points apiece, with Sam Hagan bringing it home in heat number 2, followed by Vinnie Ford. Great result. Great move by Vinnie as well. The track's underdeveloped. We do have some comments. Ben Trigger saying, "Come on, Selena." You had a good start there, actually. It shows something she definitely worked on. I know that was a big thing that she was worried about when she first started the season, was her start. She's definitely getting better at those. Michelle says, "Yes, Connor." Then what the fuck? And Vinny, it's not been your day, is it, Michelle, with the old typos? And Chris said, "That's just a new stream feature. Speedway GeoGuessr."
What's that?
Do you not know what GeoGuessr is?
No.
It's a game where you get planted in a random part of the world on Google Maps. You have to try and figure out where you are.
That's a good idea. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Not your day for typing, Michelle. Do you know what? It never is mine with my hands, so don't worry, mate. I ain't going to judge you. How it changed Vinny to Connor though. That's what that's a very bizarre switch.
Well, my phone now, and as soon as I type the word king, it changes it to Kingo. Honestly.
I'm not surprised. What's the one that always gets me? Yeah, Carlito's up there. Every time I type Carlin, it always goes to Carlito. That's just. I think it's because you're in my phone. I think that's how it works. But I'm not called Kingo on your phone, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I am. There you go. There you go. 6-all piece. If you've got any Poole fans in the comments, I'm sure you're feeling a bit better about everything that's going on now. Need to get some water barrels on that jack though, Carl, don't they, really? It's very dry.
What's the phrase that Calvin used?
Drier than an nun's nasty, I believe was the technical term that I've heard.
What's the term?
You know, so they get it out. Apparently, you did a similar thing when you did the Google Maps competition.
Yeah.
It was similar. There you go. So we could do something like that. That'd be a really cool feature. Especially when we've had, I believe, one of the streams we had a really good viewership. We had Taylor Lanning on, as well as Coxie, and we just played a quiz for a bit. So that might be one of, for one of those big meetings. If you get the viewership in and the man's there for us to stick around a bit longer, we might do something like that. I mean, not a bad idea, Chris, at all. Any other suggestions, by the way, of how we can spice these streams up? Do let us know, because we'd love to know. So you got any ideas for us? Please do let us know.
I'll do this other layout, I think, and then do a raw Speedway. There we go.
Look at that. Like the old days on Zoom in the pandemic.
Let's go like this. And do that.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
Sorted.
There's 7 people watching. Get in the comments. Let us know what you're 8 now. Let us know what you're thinking. It could be about the meeting. It could be about anything you want.
After 2 heats already, they're doing track maintenance.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's because the track's a disaster. I think it's just because it's a bit dry. So thankfully, that shouldn't be too much of an issue going forward.
Drier than an nun's nasty.
Well, some may call it that. I don't know how much of a technical term that really is, but
Gate 4's awful. Yeah, Gate 4 looks like a bit of a graveyard.
yeah, I think it's been one of those gates that comes to the riders in a bit. You know what I mean? I think that's potentially the case with something like 4. Right, I'll tell you what, Vinnie Ford made the track work. Though I think it shows that when this track develops, it might really turn into a track you'll like. You can make it work from 2.
Definitely, Callum. Definitely. I'll tell you something. He's going to be a good little rider. Lovely bloke, lovely family. Vinnie Ford is probably my favourite rider in the world at the moment, personally.
Yeah, mine's Bomber, but sorry, people.
But now I do have the Cooks here.
In Cook Brothers taking on Jason Edwards and Antti Vulas. Vulas is having a really good season. Really good to see him progressing. Must get dry being on the coast. I guess what it is. It's also the sun's bearing down. It must be. Yeah. Well, here it's 21 degrees and it's cloudy. Up there it must be closer to that with the sun out. It's going to dry quite quickly. And luckily, it's one of those things that's easily fixable. It's not like the track was breaking out and they had to stop it for that. Callum, we actually had this conversation yesterday a little bit. We don't either. We don't get the hate either.
He doesn't get hate, though. He doesn't get hate. He doesn't get hate at all. But there's just a few old moaners that say he should calm down. And he shouldn't calm down because he's the most entertaining rider on the fucking track. Don't calm down, Vinnie Ford. Never calm down.
Yeah, please
calm down. It's boring to watch.
Simon says hello.
Hello, Simon Barry joining in. We love Simon Barry. One of my favourites blokes at Poole Speedway. Come on, Zach Cook. That's it.
It's a great start
Ben
from
Cook
Ben.
in the lead. It looks like a 3 at the moment, but Zach Cook's going wide. Zach Cook has moved into third for a 4-2 to the Pirates.
Great move there from Zach Cook. Necessary move.
Anti-Vilas in second. Jason Evans at the back. But the last time Jason Evans was here, apparently he got a 15-point maximum. So Brano just said. So
got Branoception going on in this stream, man. As I tell you what, oh, Zach getting a bit squiggly there on the exit of the corner.
Oucha.
But he may, make it work. But I tell you what, Simon, the score is currently 6 apiece, but it's about to be 10-8 to the Pirates.
Yeah.
So
put it along the bottom.
Ben Cook takes a checkered flag, followed by Anti-Vilas, followed by Zach Cook, followed by Jason Edwards. Big 5-1, Simon, in heat number 2 for Vinny and Sam, getting the job done over Selena and Sam McGurk. So I'll tell you what, the track could be good tonight or this afternoon car after a couple of weeks. I'm liking the vibe. I'm getting a good feeling today. Thank you all so much for joining us as well. I appreciate it. Old analytics up.
Yeah, Simon's going well so far. Brilliant from Vinny Ford. One ride, but for Vinny Ford to get a paid max in his first, a paid win, in his first heat is brilliant. We'll do the Confidence World of Good. We'll do the Confidence World of Good, and they have a good time. So hopefully he enjoys that.
And he's already done his average at that point as well. In one ride.
Well, over. So he's doing well. I'm just going to get myself a drink.
That's right. I'll keep the people entertained.
Yeah, whatever.
Thanks, mate. Guys, get in the comments. What are we thinking? See, buzzing for the Pirates people. I should have worn my Pirates top today, really, shouldn't I? I wore it yesterday. I'm actually doing the stream today for the Pirates. It kind of made no sense. But Tom Brennan versus Troy Batchelor. And Batchelor's a man, when Worky signed him, I think there was a few questions about him being number 5, but he's done well there. And Carl's favourite, Vinny Ford, to have his second race after getting the paid max. So this could be a rather interesting run. And Sam McGurk is another young lad that needs to, needs a bit more time to develop, but could be mustered as well. So good to see in the championship this year. A lot of young British riders getting the nod, which is always nice. It's actually good to see a lot of, when there's been replacements, the national development riders get the picks rather than older riders coming down, in my opinion. But anyway, heat number 4, 11 people watching. Get in the comments, guys. Talk to us. It's not our platform, it's your platform, and we'd love to hear your opinions. Good meeting. Callum, if Vinny beats Troy, you'll buy a drink on Wednesday. It's going to be, I can see it happening. He looked really up for it in heat number 2. Didn't overtake on a track where the track wasn't playing ball. It was before it was watered as well. I can see it happening. You might have to buy him a drink, mate. Genuinely, I can back him doing this. Looked up for it, looked comfortable on the bike. I'm going to find out, mate. It's interesting. I mean, I wonder who's in the lead for the old taco truck as well. Remember, if you guys want to start the stream, get your score predictions in the chat, because if you're correct, you might be in the chance of winning a prize. Get your score predictions in. Even at the past 2 weeks. So Callum, can I ask, who did he have to beat the last 2 weeks, or was that just unconditional? You bought him a drink. I tell you what, he's not beating Batchelor, but he's in the mix here. And Tom Brennan's going around the outside of Troy Batchelor. He's done him. It's up for a 4-2. This is incredible scenes from Tom Brennan.
Go on, Tommy B! Go on, Tommy B!
Batchelor's there as well. This is great. This is amazing stuff. I'll tell you what, Vinny Ford's right there. This is unbelievable.
How on earth is Vinny Ford not losing ground on Troy Batchelor? It's beyond me. I'll tell you what, Vinny Ford is looking good.
He's looking good today. He's got to on 3+1. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Tanya, great ride from Tom. I absolutely agree. TikTok says wow, and Simon Barris says 50-40. So there is a lot of 50-40 going on.
I
So
see
you've joined a 50-40 pot, Simon. So if it is 50-40, you might have to do one of those spinny wheels. If it says 49-41,
yeah,
I think there's a few of those as well. So yeah, get if you just join the stream, get your predictions in, and you're up for winning a prize. It's a taco truck
Gary Ford there, going to see his son as he goes back in again, which is brilliant scenes.
Oh, do you know what, Simon? I don't know.
Oh, nice colour. Yeah, top bloke. Completely agree, Michelle. He's slowly starting to settle in, if that makes sense.
He's a young man, isn't he? He's only going to get better and better.
It certainly is.
And I mean, realistically, it's a great start for Poole. I believe only one win for a Workington rider, which was in the original. I mean, you said they got 5-1. There's been 3 heat advantages to Poole, back to back in this meeting. Momentum's with Poole. Momentum's with the Poole Pirates.
Can I say, I think it's so cool that we've got this commentator cam, by the way. I think it looks proper sick.
100%. I love it as well when Ian's got to do his notes and he kind of comes back. It's amazing to see. We're seeing what commentators get up to.
Should we see if we can unmute him? See if we can. Let me unmute him in a minute.
All right, guys. I don't know if I can hear you.
Yeah, we got you. We can hear you.
We got you.
Hang on.
We can hear you.
We got you. We can hear you.
I can't hear you, guys. Hang on.
Yeah. We can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear. So while they've got Tate Zishki in the BSM booth with Haley, we've got.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't
yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. We got you.
Good. Okay.
How's it going,
guys? It's a bit dusty. Good start for the Pirates. We've got Harry
Yeah,
Bowe.
really good.
That's the main
Harry
stuff.
Bowe's in.
I'm not sure why I can't hear you though.
It's good.
Settings. Hang on.
We're enjoying commentator cam.
Technical difficulty.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, can you hear us now? We have. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can't hear you for some reason.
That's all right.
You'd have to
Well, we
just
have
type us a message. Hang on.
Oh.
It's muted, that's why. Hang on. Allow. Are we on now?
You are.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
they've got us.
There we go.
Here's for jumping in, boys. That's a bit of something different.
Sorry?
Adds a bit of something different to have you in here.
Yeah. It's a good meeting.
Commentator cam.
Commentator cam. Probably ahead of the actual feed going out. I don't know.
Probably, yeah. But we can see it. It's interesting to see you know what happens behind the scenes a little bit. So cheers for giving us the opportunity.
No worries. We basically just eat Haribo.
There's nothing better. There's nothing better than spare time in between eats.
Right, I reckon they're back.
I think we're back in action. Hang on, guys. Go for the next bit. Batch.
Right,
I'll meet you up.
There we go.
Oh,
Guys, what a little segment.
So yeah, we have the BSN team with us doing stuff. So we also have some really exciting news. There is 12 people watching now, which is, for sitting midstream is pretty good. We got to tell you something because it's big news.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to have a live session in a couple of, probably in the next, before Cardiff. We are going to have a live session on here, Raw Speedway, exclusive, with 3 times world champion Ty Wooffinden's going to join us in Raw Speedway. So,
amazing.
All the questions that everyone wants to ask him about, does he still want it? Is he still hungry for it? What's he doing to turn it around? The injury, DJing, anything you like, you want to ask Ty. Ty Woofinden will be with us in the stream very soon.
And we'll make sure that we actually promote this one properly. So don't
Yeah,
worry,
we'll make
guys.
sure we people know it's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ty Whippenden is joining us.
Yeah. I just want to say that these streams are from strength to strength. I thought, like you said, Carl, we got 11 viewers sitting in midstream is probably the best we've had as a sitting number. So we appreciate you guys being here. And Michelle, how cool is this behind the scenes chat? I know it's amazing to have.
So
And
different.
Tanya, what a duo! I can't agree more. I don't know if you're talking about me and Carl, or obviously talking about Brannon and Royno, but just top tier. Simon did say, I should have been there with you today if I'd known.
Simon, I've always said to you, mate, you're more than welcome to come up to my gaff whenever you want when there's a Pirates meeting on. You are very welcome here, mate. Might even take you over for a beer at the old Dark Revolution as well.
It's a good place, Dark Revolution. Lovely place.
Yeah, Simon likes the beer. Simon does like the beer.
They took me into the special entrance to get me through, which was a nice little. They had to raise up the what do you call it? Not a garage door as such, but it was like a pulley thing. I don't know what you'd call it. In technical terms, lost me.
So here we go. The lawman out again with Ashton Belgian, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I would assume this is going to be a guess. They got Edwards and Anti-Vulas, I believe, is how the program works.
Yeah, tell you what. I'd expect Lawson to win this.
And I am correct.
So what we're saying, everyone, is just remember, we know we're not very good at this yet. We're not experts. We're not TV hosts. We're just getting a space for everyone just to get together, have a chat during the meeting. You know, when you're watching the meeting at home, you want to dump your thoughts in the comment section and share it with other fans. It's just a safe space for everyone to enjoy Speedway. Just have a bit of a chat. You know, we're not trying to be TV hosts or podcasters. It's not our thing. We're just, it's just amazing to be able to converse with the Speedway community. And like we said yesterday, King Day, what happens quite a lot is if somebody has a negative opinion on something, we can usually explain it from our side of the fence of why that happens. And usually it can kill quite a lot of negativity. So, yeah, get involved, get in the comments. I love that everyone says there's a lot of different names in the comments today. And that's what we want. We just want people to come in, just have a quick chat. Even if you drop in for 5-10 minutes, come and have a quick chat and whatever. It's brilliant. It's brilliant to be able to talk to you all. Thank you very much,
Tanya. You did a great job when you were on as well. You did a fantastic job when you were here.
That's the other thing that I keep saying again. It's going to bore people to death. But anybody in this chat, anybody watching, you can join us on screen. All you have to do is let us know in the comment section if you want to join. We can send you a link out and you can join us on the stream. This is not just the opinions of me and Kingdo. This is everybody. This is for everyone. This is our thing that we can all, as Speedway fans, enjoy together. I've just noticed I haven't actually updated the Poole score on the ticker. So it's 10.
Well, and also, just for the people that aren't watching, it is Belgian off 1, Vulas off 2, Lawson off 3, and Edwards off 4 for heat number 5. And it's tapes up, and it looks to be a good start from Belgian here going into turn 1, but he has been beat by Vulas. But Lawson's going to go around the outside here, and he does get the move. Or does he? Vulas with a great bit of defence. Oh, he's going to the dart, though, but is the water going to be too much? Vulas is mustard. Lawson's got round him. Lawson's got round him.
Brilliant move from Richard Lawson. I tell you what, Belgian's knocking on the door as well.
But the thing is, for second, third, and fourth, it's really close. Edwards now in the dirt. Belgian's got to be careful. Belgian looking to make a move on Vulas on the inside. It's going to be very close. Belgian was trying to go forward, but needs to be worried also about going backwards because Edwards is trying to go in the dirt now. Belgian opts to go wide. Will that work out?
It's sort of settled down a bit more at the back now, but Belgian was pushing Anti-Vulas there.
And that's all you want from someone
encouraging to see.
Number 2 position. It's what you want, because nobody's going to push as much as Toby Thompson does. And it's a win for Richard Lawson, second Vulas, third Belgian, and fourth Edwards. No points for Edwards' guest is hurting the Working Comets.
Big style hurting the Working Comets.
Great racing. Tell you what, guys, none of our predictions were right. There's already a 6-point gap. Only 5 each down.
And Poole famously gets stronger as the evening goes on. So
and
it
you
could
can't
be.
redo. So we might have to do a who was closest gets in the pot for the taco truck.
You can win this.
Which means
Your life will never be the same again once you get a taco truck. Trust me. Yeah, so thank you for everyone who's sticking around and still in the stream. It's good. Like I said, Callum, Pink Tuck, Simon, whoever, if you want to join, I'm actually going to send Simon the link because tell you what, if there's anyone that makes me laugh at Speedway, is Simon. Absolutely.
Have I met Simon yet?
Maybe briefly. Simon is. I fucking laugh my head off every time I'm with him. We all have a right good crack. He's a top bloke. So I'm going to send him the link and see if we can get him to jump in for a minute. Because that would be... So Simon, if you are, click the link I've just sent you and I can put you in the stream, which would be a laugh.
Getting ready for heat number 6, which is Craig Cook, Tom Brennan, Klaus Vissing, and Sam Hagen. Craig, please don't have me whacked.
It's very equal. They've all had one ride and been paid 3. So...
This is, yeah. I mean, what a meeting this has the potential to be.
Certainly has been.
I'm happy that we've got the Poole fans in. It's a positive stream because Poole are winning. I wouldn't want to think about what it would be like if it was the other way around. And
Simon's here.
Simon's here, guys.
Simon is here.
You all right?
Hang on, mate. Let me put you in the little thing. We got Simon in the stream. How you getting on, my mate?
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Yeah. You watching or
Watching you. I'm not. No, I'm out down the beach having a bit of a chill day after day.
Oh, lovely, mate.
Like I said, if I'd known, I would have come up.
Yeah, you're more than welcome, mate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like I keep saying, everybody's welcome here to have their say and have a bit of a crack. So, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So now we have Tom Brennan out in the lead. It's a 3-all with Sam Hagen at the back.
It's just like really settled down this one. It doesn't look like it's gonna go any further. But Tom Brennan looking good. Had a really good night yesterday as well, I believe. Didn't get an E15, but had a really good night.
Tom Brennan.
Did you get a paid max on Wednesday as well?
He did get a paid max on Wednesday, and now he's absolutely flying out in front. It's going to be a 3-all, I think. Now the race has settled down. It's going to be a 3-all. But Hagen is having a go at the back, but he's not having
He's trying to get the better. Is that a Vissing in third, or is that Craig? I think it's Vissing in third. But it's a win for Tom Brennan. Second for Craig Cook. Oh,
very close.
Another 10 meters, and he would have got it.
So, but yeah. Anyway, Simon, I'm gonna let you go so I can hear myself through the thing. Come up and see me, my mate.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Someone. Yeah.
See you later, Mosh.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, bud. There we go.
Just an example. That anybody can jump in our stream. Anybody's welcome. Everyone can have a crack. Good to see Simon as well.
Even you. And you know I'm pointing at. Even you. You could join. Come on. Get involved. Cock. As Tasia Skids. We can't call him Cock. Potentially. He's looked quite good. I called him Craig Crook. By accident. Please, Cookie, don't have me whacked. But he's looking lively. I mean, the thing is that's looking good from Poole perspective because I don't see them running too many lasts without people in first. Hagen there deserve more than a point. Taxa, Michelle, I could see it. I could see it. Anyone can join though. That's the thing. That's the good thing about this. Anyone can join us. 9 viewers. If one of you want to get on and talk about your opinions, do it. As we get ready for heat number 7, which will be Liebman Bachelor taking on the Cooks, I believe. My rider knowledge of who's had 2 rides is correct. Am I right? Yes, I am, I think. Yes, I am. Confirmed. Ben Cook off 1, Batchelor off 2, Zach Cook off 3, and Selena Liebman off 4. This could be an interest. Can 3 Aussies in the mix here, and of course Selena Liebman, whose starts have got so much better. This could be a difficult pairing for the Cook brothers to get the better of. But Ben Cook is looked quick in that first one.
He did. And Zach Cook was getting the speed as well.
Zach Cook, of course, on a 28-day deal with the Brummies now.
Yeah, Zach Cook injury replaced Zach Cook. Incredible.
Einstein manoeuvres. 10 viewers. We haven't dipped below, I think, 7 viewers in the middle part of the stream. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate that. Because there were days where we would go to 0 for a bit, and we don't have that anymore. Number 7 starts. It's a great start.
Oh, Ben Cook. He can pin him down here. Troy Batchelor. Zach Cook right on the outside. Pirates on a 5-1. This lovely from Ben there to lean on Batch and give Zach the open run around the outside. And they are now classic team riding. Ben Cook on the inside, Zach Cook on the outside. Are they dancing together?
Rampala.
That is proper old school team riding, Kingo. Look at that. Inside and outside.
I love it. I have to say as well, fair play to Zach, because obviously his confidence could have been knocked by him leaving Birmingham, but he's actually used it to spur him on and get better performances. And that's the sign of a good rider.
We always say it, Kingo, don't we? We always say about Zach Cook. And we say about you have to let Zach Cook go to open the door for Freddie Lindgren. He is a current holding silver medalist in the world. He's world number 2 ranked. And Zach Cook is still, just starting out. He's still a young man. You have to make way for him, but it doesn't take away anything from. It takes nothing away from Zach Cook. Good rider,
of course. And I think the thing is that I think Zach Cook knows that, and I think you wouldn't be happy about it, but you would understand the decision. Do you know what I mean? You would understand the decision, I think, of making that move. But by the way, if you want to update the ticker below for our viewers, it's 16 points to Workington, 26 points to the Poole Pirates. Wow. Guys, I know there's some Poole fans, and let us know. And I believe it was Michelle that said Ben Cook with the highest scorer. He's currently our maximum, but so is Tommy B. So, Michelle, if you're going to, you could be between those two. But Richard Lawson is on 4, I think. So, I mean, that 1, 3, and 5 that you've got at Poole is very strong.
Very. We are very fortunate to have such a strong, bunch of heat leaders.
Well, you've got a number 5 who's number 5 in the Premiership and the Championship.
Yeah.
Brennan's number 5.
And we've got Ben Cook at number 3, who's scoring double figures most weeks in Legionary against some of the best riders in the world. So
I'm doing very well for Bellevue.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, get involved in the comments. What do you want us to talk about? Anything Speedway related? It doesn't have to be Speedway, but it's obviously always better for us.
Bonus point secured already, Michelle. Yeah, I tell you what, that is, with 8 heats to go, to secure a bonus point with 8 heats to go in a 30 heat double load fixture. Unbelievable. Let's look at the scores then. So we have Vinnie Ford on a 3+1, Sam Hagan on a 3. Selena Lehman and Sam McGurk are on 1 between them. So that is a big difference with the reserves. See if Brano is.
Are you happy, Poole fans?
We are.
I think they're very happy. Yeah, I think they're all buzzing. I think
secure the bonus point with 8 heats to go is pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it's looking like that you're probably safe for the bonus point, I would say.
Yeah.
Never rule it out. I never rule it out because
I mean, 8-5 nils.
It can bite you on the backside.
Yeah, I've never seen 8-5 nils though.
But I think you're talking long odds.
Yeah, so, I think so too.
I think, to be honest, that's probably safe at heat 1.
You know what, Carl? I reckon put some money on it just in case, yeah?
Yeah, well,
put some money on the old working to get it.
You're winning. It's worth £1 of anyone's money. But weather looks good. Weather looks gorgeous up there.
Lovely. Really warm.
Nice.
Keep getting hit by a bit of shale every now and again. Comes
Yeah.
across and there's like little gap. So usually we have a human shield, but they haven't. They've left a gap, which
Oh no.
bothered. But, yeah, it's a lovely day though. Warm, sunny.
We
Yeah,
Oh,
riding's
yeah.
That's what's good about our studio, is that we're all safe from all that dirt and stuff. We just sit back, have a few drinks, and relax.
Exactly. Yeah. I guarantee that the letter B on my keyboard won't work by the end of this. Always good.
Do you have any tips, Carl, for protecting the old laptops?
No, I'll use 2 separate laptops, one for nightclubs and stuff, and one for Speedway because they get wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked.
Yeah, mine. It used to be worse at Glasgow. It used to get really clobbered at Glasgow with. We used to commentate right on the side of the first bend and like tip it up and it just come out, but not too bad.
Yeah.
Right, I think we're gonna have to go. Catch you in a bit.
Thank you, guys. Cheers. Cool. There you go.
Genuinely the best thing. Also, thank you, Michelle, for doing the maths for us, because mathematically it's impossible now, apparently, according to Michelle. And she's done a bit of an equation.
5-0.
She's done an equation where it's 8 times 5 is 40 plus 85 for comments would have 87. There you go. So it's even 5-0, it's done. Save your pounds. Don't put the money on.
Oh shit! I mean, they can't even catch up with the points they can get.
It's done. Don't bet your pounds. Don't listen to us. Don't do it, guys.
No,
It'll be a waste of your time.
We don't know what we're talking about.
Don't. 8 of you guys watching, get involved. Good to always see a maths equation in the comments below as well. A little bit of maths. Although I know that I had a go at the other day by Carl for not knowing what bid maths is, because that has entirely left my brain. Talk about shapes all day though. I'll tell you what though, Carl, right? We've only fallen on a 3 plus 1 away from that. That's buzzing.
After 2 rides, I can't see Javi taking him out of his last ride, mate.
Why would you?
When you have a 2-pointer, sometimes it's quite common to take him out.
I would replace him for Bauschen. I'd put him in for Bauschen. In Bauschen Plus. If it was
Or getting
Bauschen,
some more track time, you could potentially put him in for Bauschen.
oh, Michelle, I didn't know you were an ex-bank manager. That is genuinely something I wouldn't have expected. And Sweet Caroline, is that what's playing in the background? Obviously, we can't play that because we'll get struck. So I assume that they might be playing that at...
If you want a bit of music...
Oh, God. Here we go. Here's 2 seconds of... And that's enough of that. We can't take any more because...
Well, this. Well, this one.
Come to Cardiff to listen to the rest, guys. Get your tickets for Cardiff. Again,
Yeah.
I'm not
And the
saying
after party,
officially-
which is... I'm not going to say numbers, but it's very close to selling out.
He put it on his TikTok how many tickets he's got left. So I think it's official.
Did he?
Yeah. He did
Wow.
a TikTok.
I know there's about 50 tickets left for the after party. So if you are considering coming to the after party in Cardiff,
We'll both be there. Come say hello.
be interesting for King there. The after party is downstairs and there's no lift. So
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out.
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. You can come say hello though. I can't just let you run away from you. So if you want to come say hello, you'll be all right. I can't let you get anywhere. No, guys, thank you so much for joining us. 9 viewers as a state. Obviously, I know we want to get bigger. We want to get so much more. But considering literally 3 weeks ago we did a stream and we'd have 1 viewer at a time, to get 10 of you in now as like a base is really good for us, and we really appreciate it. So massive thanks. And we've got more videos coming out. We have a plan now up to Cardiff. We said it last night. We got a plan. We're going to put it in place. We'll make sure we do it. So
Yeah, we have 20 tomorrow. It's 20 days until Cardiff, so we're doing 20 days, 20 videos, every day. So should be fun.
Get excited for Cardiff, guys. Let us know. Any of you watching, are you coming to Cardiff? Let us know. It's the best weekend for British BO fans. Yeah, on the calendar. It doesn't get better than that, realistically. Do you like the wind turbine vibe? I quite like how it's like in the woods and there's just wind turbines in the background. I think it's quite
Random thing to say.
It reminds me of Takeoff on the old Supercross.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Simon's not going this year. Simon, mate, if you can, mate, get down there.
Yeah, set up a weekend.
Hey, try and get down there if you can, bud, because it's going to be quite good. And get ready for heat number 8 now, obviously, which will be Klaus Wissing and Sam McGurk taking on Ashton Bowden and Vinnie Ford. So
You'd like to hope that Klaus Wissing here would have this. I thought it was going to be Vinnie Ford.
it wouldn't surprise me. I still remember saying how he crashed at the practice lap. And that's the way meeting. I was like, what? Pink Tackleson to Cardiff. Love it. Yeah, looking forward to Cardiff. It's weird how it's creeping up. We are now ready for heat number 8, and the graphics will show up soon, so I can tell you the gate order, which is Vinnie Ford off 1, Sam McGurk off 2, Ashton Bowden off 3, and Klaus Wissing off 4. I'm going for a Vinnie Ford win here.
Sorry?
I'm going for a Vinnie Ford win here.
Mate, if Vinnie Ford wins here, I'll go and get the bottle out and do a shot of tequila.
Is that actually a promise?
Yeah.
All right.
If Vinnie Ford wins this race, I'll go and do a shot of tequila.
Simon says Wissing is rubbish.
Yeah, and he's not very nice to our track staff at Poole either. I can remember when he squared up to our start marshal Rob Wadden before, much to the dismay of.
I think I love about having Ian and Rhino to their ahead. And when the dirt fires up in T1, you can tell they're about 30, 40 seconds ahead of what we can see on BSN. Bowden to win? Potentially. I want Bowden to do well. I really like him. He's a young lad. We should be getting behind him. Here we go. We're getting ready for heat number 8 here. Tapes are about to fly. And Vinnie Ford with a great start.
Bowden. Oh, Vinnie Ford.
You might have to do a shot, bruv. You might have to do it. This is going to be another 5-1. Get the tequila out, mate. A paid win still counts, I think. If you let Bowden go round, it still counts.
No, not a paid win.
Oh, come off it. He's let Bowden go around. Like, comments, what do we think? Does a paid win count? Does a paid win count?
Hi, Martin.
He actually might not even get a paid win. Come on, Vinny, please. I want to do a tequila shot. Does a paid win count?
What a win it is, you donkey.
It's a paid win, though.
No, it's
it
not
counts.
a paid win.
Tanya said it counts. Boo. Simon says yes. The people want it, though. People want it.
Well done, Vinny boy. And Ashton Bowden as well look good. Really?
You got 2 yeses.
You what?
You got 2 yeses, people. He let him by, Michelle says. That's 3.
Don't matter. Didn't win it.
Wow. Guys, boo this man. Boo. I'll do a shot of rum with you. I'll do it with you, we do it.
No.
Ah.
17:31. 17:31.
Vinny has to be the best reserve that can hold up people behind him.
It's 10-4 in the afternoon, not ripping tequila.
Ah, not one for the stream.
Not for the stream.
But they want it, man. I said I'd do rum with you, man. I don't do shots either.
Yeah, screw rum.
I tried, guys. I tried. At least one of you's going to get your taco boat.
I'll tell you something, mate. Vinnie Ford. I mean, how many has he dropped so far to opposition?
He was on 3+1. And he could have got. So he's dropped 2 so far.
To an opposing rider for 3 rides.
Yeah, because he would now be on 6+2. No, 5+2. Sorry. So yeah, he'd be on 7 paid. So he's dropped 2. And we're getting ready for heat number 9, and it's looking like Tom Bryn off the inside, Jason Edwards off 2, Hagen off 3, and Antti Vulas the outside gate. Brennan, of course, on a maximum. Edwards no score. Surprises me. Don't you, Carl? That has actually surprised me tonight. Edwards no score.
Yeah. Lovely, lovely fella, Jason Edwards. Probably one of my
We-
favourite people as regards to personality in Speedway. I think he's a lovely
When-
bloke.
When we did the Sheffield stream, we spoke at how the Sheffield reserves, that being Edward and Jilsey, give their 100% and their scores never reflect the effort they put in. They are probably the two riders. You can put the definition of effort does not reflect the scores they get.
Great.
And they're just lovely guys, and we want them to do well, especially because they're young. We want the British young riders to do well. Vinny, I'd probably put up there. I want to see when he gets in the Premiership, whether next year or the year after that. I guess
Yeah, I
he'd
think
probably
it'll be a couple of years for Vinny yet. He's still young.
he'll get a permanent fixture in the Championship next year, surely.
Again, I don't know if it's common knowledge or not, or whether I should say it, but I will, because I will. But I did hear a whisper through the Speedway grapevine that Ashton Bowden has just bought a load of Max Frick's GP engines. So apparently, Ashton Bowden now is on Frick's X GP engines. Tell you what,
number 9 starts. It's a great start from Tommy B. And
Like
Hayden's in the dirt, and he's gonna go round to second spot. It's a 5-1, and this is absolutely a whitewash.
This is more one-sided than something I definitely won't say on the stream.
Mine's much worse than yours. I said 48-42. So I'm well off.
Oh, who's that on red?
Vulas, that's Vulaska. And Edwards at the inside. Can Hagen handle it? He's a mid-track. He's really don't want to be. He's really don't want to be on the mid-track.
5-1. Oh, he's coming back past Edwards. Oh, what a race. What a track.
I love it. We need to go, mate. We need to go. I would love to go to the Ben Fund, actually.
Brennan out first.
But Hagen's in the dirt. He's going to go round the outside.
Edwards now in third, but Hagen's powering around the outside. He doesn't want to let go at that point.
We know he'll be kicking himself. He doesn't get it. Round the final corner, Edwards' great defence.
Oh, yeah, 3-0.
Well
Sam
done.
Hagen is absolutely gutted. You can see it.
Colin, no apologies needed, my friend. Pirate Pride. I tell you what they're doing. You proud, son.
Everything, Alex. Sorry, I don't mean to towel Alex off on camera. Colin, yes. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Could have been a 5-1 there, but it wasn't.
Tom Brennan inspecting the gate.
Tom Brennan always does that. He always goes around and has a little look. 20, 30.
A little kick of the gardening. Well, I think our Poole contingent will be very happy. I didn't expect it to be this one-sided. Nor did our viewers, to be fair. Nobody expected it to be this one-sided. Hagen deserved more than enough in there. Fair play to Edwards, though. Give him a good race.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it was tough for Hagen there because he's rode really well, but just the working boys were just rode a little bit weller, as it were.
I think, Vulas uses track knowledge, they go around the outside, and I think what happened here, we're sitting on the replays now, we're watching lap 3. Hey, you can play someone on the mid-track, you don't want to be there on a track like this. Same thing like Manchester. You don't want to be on the mid-track because you're in between the two lines, goes last. At that point, he's got Edwards, who is a hard man to pass. You know, Sheffield on the fast track. Hard man to pass, Edwards. If he makes a start, he normally does score good points. And we just saw that there. But Hagen, again, another man that will come of age sooner rather than later. 100%. I like the Simpsons reference there.
Got to Cook boys out again now, innit?
Cook boys out again against Cook. And if I'm not
so we've got
mistaken,
3 Cooks in this race, haven't we? We've got Cook, and Vissing.
Or is it,
So the lineup, one is Cook, Vissing on 2, Cook off 3, and Cook off 4. Isn't many times in Speedway that you get that.
Those variants will be Zach, Ben, and Craig in that particular order.
Yeah, love the last heat decider yesterday, Colin. Don't reckon that'll be
get that today,
tonight, my mate. No, I think
I wouldn't put your money on a worky win now.
I'm now really hoping for an absolute abomination from the Pirates, just to send shockwaves throughout the league. Chris Willis said, "Geez, gone for 10 minutes and look at that score." Michelle, Oh, there's no hiding here, is there, Kingdo?
It's the viewer's opinion. All we can say is, for the sake of us not getting whacked, our viewers' opinions are those of mine and Carl's.
Ben Cook has shoved there. I tell you what, Ben Cook's not going to
And now
like that.
Craig Kirk's got at the inside, switch back.
Zach Cook on the inside. Ben Cook on the inside of this thing.
This is a race.
Oh my God, what a race. Zach's looking for Ben.
Cook.
Zach Cook on the... Oh!
Now, hang on. Is Craig Cook going to do the old switcheroo he is?
Oh, that was naughty. I'll tell you what, that was naughty of Craig Cook there.
This is a good race.
Come on, Ben. Stick the sword to him. Yeah, tell you what, Craig Cook there, he took
Ben's got the speed. Ben's got the speed on him, though. Come on, Ben.
Come on, Ben.
It looks like it's going to be a 3-3 here. Craig Cook with the win.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Zach will
number
not
10.
be happy with Craig Cook there.
Nope.
Zach will not be happy with that, because I tell you what, he would have ran him straight into the fence there.
That's an interesting move for sure. Brilliant racing, though. I do agree. Pink Tuck has reiterated her opinion on Craig in the old chat. But yeah, best race of the night so far. I love a bit of that. That's pure Speedway. One might say that's Speedway at the top draw.
One might say that, mate.
Again, Michelle.
No holds barred.
Bit of conversation going on. Looks like.
Who was there?
I think it was Vissing and Cook having a chat, but I'm sure that they've cut a bit late to whatever was going on in the pits because he rarely cut to a shot like that. Everyone's echoing. Tanya, what a race. Brilliant racing, says Callum. Couldn't agree more. That was hard racing, Martin says. I agree. Obviously, I know some Poole fans is. I'm probably going to get in trouble, but I love a bit of Speedway like that. Obviously, the issue is with that bend in Working, there's no air fence. And I remember when we watched the Workington meeting against Redcar and Danny King had his really bad crash. I don't know if you remember that, Carl. That's an issue when you get into the position of that is that you don't want to see big moves happen in that particular part of the track.
Break up going up, never. Tell you what, mate, he was ruthless there on Zach. If you are watching on BSN, Colin, it was a Nicky Pedersen-esque going wide and leaving him there to go. Zach had to shut off.
I can see why he did it, though, because Working need it.
Oh, of course, it's hard racing, mate. But I mean, it was Nicky Pedersen-esque, as it were.
And I've got Bachelor off 1, Lawson off 2, Liebman off 3, and Bauschen off 4. So they haven't gone for the tax sub, which I predict they might. But then again, the Bauschen did show good pace in the last one. Which is fair. If you win a heat, you can't really get taken out in the next one. It's a bit unfair. So fair on Havelock for keeping Bauschen in this one. 4 points to Bauschen, not bad as a guest, really. You probably expect a bit more from Toby.
Yeah, Toby's I think it's a 4.5-ish average. So if you're getting 4 points as a guest, job done. Job done.
The reserves have pet them up a little bit.
I tell you what, mate, I just get more and more impressed with Vinnie Ford every time I see him. Are we live tomorrow? Tanya says. Don't think so. Who's riding tomorrow?
There's one's on Monday. There's Premiership Action Monday on BSN. Number 11, though. It's do or die for Working. And Richard Lawson, but he did start, but got a bit squirrely out of the gate there. Bauschen in third 3. This will do. The Poole Pirates. But Richard Lawson wants to win. He's going to go around the outside here.
Lawson looks quicker.
He's done him.
Straight round. The lawman is just absolutely rocketed past Troy Batchelor.
He's pinned Batchelor down to the ground as well. But unfortunately, Bauschen doesn't have the speed to go around the outside line.
I'll tell you what, Bauschen's pushing at the inside, Kingdo.
This could be Bauschen's himself proud. 5 points as a guest. He's up the inside. They could get a 6 here. Batchelor's got to be careful because Bauschen's got the speed. Bauschen's got the speed here.
Also, Bauschen knows that if he gets up the inside, he gets paid an extra 2 points because he'll get the paid win.
Of course. But also, a win over someone like Troy Batchelor is really good for his career. Young lad. What a performance from Bowden. 5 points his name, but Richard Lawson with a great attack on the outside. It's a 4-2 with Richard Lawson winning back to second, Bowden third, and leaving at the back. Birmingham Bavy Monday night.
And certainly Lawson had to work for that in the early stages. There's a little bit of needle in this match.
Has potential. We'll see how we're feeling.
For those who know what I'm on about.
We love doing the lives. If you guys want more lives, we'll do them. If there's demand for them, we'll do them. Do you know what I mean? That's sort of our thoughts on them doing all this.
Yeah, I'll tell you something as well, though. Liebman wasn't out of it there either. Bowden couldn't have held back a bit because Liebman would have got it.
She's really improved on her starts. I mean, when she first on the league, that was her biggest deficiency. And I'm not being mean, but she's there. She's with them in the starts.
She is there.
You know, that's really good for her. Because a lot of people said, "Oh, it's a inclusivity hire and all that sort of stuff." She's proven that at this level she can compete, and good for her.
Yeah,
and really, genuinely good for her.
Comments about Vinny improving, mate. He has. When you see him in the pits, his family are there, and they're mixing with everybody in there. You know, it's nice. You know, it's really nice to see that he's settling in and his confidence is growing, and he's going to be getting advice off of people like Tom Brennan, the Cook boys, Lawson about setups and things like that. He's in a perfect place. There's never, ever been a young British rider who has not developed really well under Midlow, ever. So it's brilliant for his career. We know the magic that Midlow brings to young British riders. So we're all for it. We're all for it. Chris Willis says, has it been confirmed guest Bewley?
I think so. Don't think so
yet.
Because normally the one thing
he's not riding for Ross now, is he?
No, one thing they normally do with the BSM fixtures, they put the teams up when they're announced, and we haven't got that yet. So.
We have. I'll tell you what, Craig Cook was a little bit hard there, wasn't he?
Yeah, Craig Cook saying Craig Cook was hard.
On Zach, I think.
Roynan says no.
Love that.
Yeah, fair play. He what?
On who?
Zach Kirk. I thought he pushed like a bit of a Nicky Pedersen-esque move. No,
Rhino, thank you. Rhino, thank you. I'm in a chat full of Poole fans here, and they're giving it the big one. So thank you for agreeing with me. I appreciate that.
There's plenty of space in the track, though. You've got room to do it.
Do you feel there's a bit of tension in the pits between the two teams?
Yes.
Yeah, we thought that.
There's all sorts of beef going on.
Is there?
Yeah.
Which is good.
Any beef we can get an exclusive on?
We're just going to keep an eye on that. It's simmering away nicely.
Yeah, I like it though. I think it brings, a bit more, atmosphere in the meeting.
Yeah, no, it's an old school match, isn't it? It's like, yeah, there's a proper bit of needle, not between the fans, I don't think, but
no,
none there, just the riders.
Yeah, I thought so as well. You can see a couple of them, bit of elbows in that,
Yeah, there's a bit of an atmosphere.
Yeah, that's good though. We need it.
Great, that's great.
Wait till 13 and 15.
Yeah.
Oh,
right. So another little update from the BSM boys. I'll tell you what, Kingdo, for us to be a channel that's about three to 4 months old, and we are getting support from, BSN and Royno and Ian Brannan.
No, I love it.
Bad, is it?
Like we said, we're Speedway fans and Speedway fans all our lives.
Okay. I'm not going to put that comment up, Michelle, because I think that's something that doesn't get mentioned on the TV and things like that. I think that's a little bit of a touchy subject, and I think that's why a certain rider wants to do really well.
Yeah,
because I think that certain rider, the relationship he has with that person, they seem to have a lot better relationship with somebody else. If that makes sense.
I will say though, can we put Michelle's previous comment that we haven't put on screen yet?
Which one, mate?
The one literally before that. She's literally just put one above it. Respect to the FIM and Speedway and Discovery for what they did at Tedrow. That wasn't spoken about enough. In my opinion, wasn't published enough when it comes to female spear riders. Really good event. Should have had more coverage. And obviously we know people that wanted to do more with it. And obviously it just wasn't there.
Yeah,
But
Michelle, you've got it.
I fully agree. I'm really with it. And I think all power to it. Good to see someone that's seen it in the league. Hopefully we see more of it. And hopefully see more development for female spare riders.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. Pippa Laverty, who I know is high up with the FIM women for all motorsports, whether it be road bikes, speedway, motocross, she does an amazing job. And if anyone on here knows Pippa Laverty, when I went to my first ever Grand Prix on the continent as a DJ, she was the first person to give me like time and look after me and put me where to go when I was nervous and still new. So she's a lovely, lovely lady, really, really good girl, and she will do wonders with women's sport. She's really good with it. So if you look up Pippa Laverty on Instagram or on your socials, anybody watching, you'll see that she's doing a great job. So look up Pippa Laverty and the FIM women. Drop them a follow on the socials, and yeah, she does a great job. Great job for women in sport.
100%.
So yeah, Tanya's just got a lot of time for Pippa. I knew that Tanya would have met her at some point. Really lovely girl. I forgot what her partner's name is. Obviously, something Laverty, but he's in I think it's the BSB, the British Superbikes, or some sort of. He's Irish, I know. But he's a professional motorcycle rider.
I've not had the pleasure yet.
No,
I think it's.
We've got a match at Interlude going on.
Yeah.
Retry.
Yeah.
Yes. What do you think about it? Have you? I mean, obviously, it's been a good performance for Poole. Your Poole guys mainly, I guess.
Yeah. I am. Alex is Exeter based, but he doesn't want to support Plymouth. So he's anybody but Plymouth, I think.
I'm Poole light, basically. I'm a Poole fan because my mates are, so I'm back him.
But it's going good, I think, for Poole.
Yeah, it's looking good, isn't it? At a minute. It'll be interesting when you get to, obviously you can win the league and then win nothing at the end of it. Like you can finish top of the league, but slip them down to the playoffs. It all depends on who you end up with in the playoffs often. But
yeah, that's it.
Looking pretty strong. I mean, it just looks, as we've said, really every heat there's something. There's not like a heat where it gives anybody any chance. Like the next heat, who we got in the next one. Hang on. So like the next heat's Ben Cook and Sam Hagen. Heat after that, you got Richard Lawson and Tom Brennan together. Heat 14, you got Zach Cook in it with Vinnie Ford. So there's no real let up in the.
There's not. There's absolutely not. I think we were saying earlier about how the Pirates are so strong in 1, 3, and 5. Lawson is arguably now probably the best rider in the championship. Arguably. Then you've got Ben Cook is flying even for Legno, and then you've got Tom Brennan at 5. He's a 5 for Birmingham in the Premiership.
Yeah, it's a strong spine of the team, and you've got a lot of experience, but also youth as well. Like Tom Brennan and Sam Hagen, Zach Cook, Ben Cook. They're all young guys, but they've been racing serious meetings. Like Ben Cook, for example, racing in Extra Liga and he's winning there and beating good riders. To have him racing for Poole in the championship.
Yeah,
these are it's a team that wouldn't be out of place in the Premiership, really.
No, it's not. It's not. Not at all. What do you think of Vinnie Ford tonight? I think he looks like he's sort of settling in better now.
Vinnie Ford, he's been pretty steady, I think, tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, been brilliant. I mean, 5+2.
He's been good. He's been trying.
Yeah, he's been all right. Yeah, he's coming off the back of a good meeting last night. So yeah, he's got a 5-1 with Ashton in Heat 8. That would have helped.
Yeah.
It's the sort of track you can attack, though, isn't it? It's sort of track that's wide, it's big, it's something he'll like. I think that's why he's really getting into it, is he can really go around the outside and attack that line.
Yeah, he's loads of room. He can't get it wrong. He's nuts when it's a small track, so watch out there.
Yeah, I mean, I would say can't. Go back on. Cheers, guys.
What I want to echo very quickly about Brandon, what Ian just said, I really appreciate this. Why I've followed Poole this year, I like him a lot, is their trust in youth without obviously bigging other people up that are Poole fans. Not to say this, I've phoned Carl a lot. Their trust in youth. We talk about Brennan and even Perry and Hagen and Vinny. they've got a long, big squad, right, of top riders in Kirk, Lawson. You can include Brennan in that, but they've also relied on the youth. They put 2 reserves who are untested at that level, and they've used them, and they've worked out well. And you can say that Max Poe didn't work out, but he's a young lad. He had a massive injury, really big injury. Simon, I will update on the score now. It is currently 41.25. It's scrolling down the bottom, but it is 41.25 to the Pirates. Martin, Ian is right at the top of the league, possibly winning nothing, but I have to admit, I love the playoffs. Do you think there's a degree of luck of winning injuries? I think that's the thing about playoffs, Martin, is playoffs are always exciting. And we always have a level of excitement. I think it adds Speedway. We were talking yesterday, I don't think you were in yesterday's stream, we were talking about the excitement of the Sky Sports playoff nights. Do you remember those? We had 30 heats in one night, one heat was finished, you travel to the next home meeting. Like you said, it was important, even more important this year. I agree, because you've got teams like Workington who can, obviously without Tate Zishki, they will struggle. I really hope Workington keeps Zishki going into next season, because with him, tonight would have been different. I'm not saying that it would have Poole have lost, but tonight wouldn't be as bad as it is. But no, Martin, like I was saying, I love the playoffs. I think they're absolutely balling. And I love the idea of them. I'm kind of gutted. I understand why for TV purposes they don't do the 30 heats a night. You know, like the old Sky Sports days. Those are great fun. It felt like cinema.
I think as well. Last year we were really, really unlucky when we lost Royno to injury because no disrespect to Joe Thompson, but I think with Royno at 7, I reckon we'd done the KO Cup, and I reckon we'd have done the league as well. I just think that Joe Thompson at the time was significantly weaker than Royno, and that's what cost us two of the 3 trophies. And that's not me being a sweaty Poole fan. I think a lot of people would agree with me. But, you know, Joe Thompson now himself's kicking on this year. He's a different rider. He's growing. But I do think that will be part of it.
100%. And what I was saying when you went for a quick piddle is I was saying the reason I've become such a Poole fan, I've had many conversations with you about it, is their trust in youth this year with their reserves, whether it be Sam Hagan, who was unknown at the start of the season. It was a roll of dice. Max Pay was a roll of dice. Did it work out? No. But he will work out, and he's clearly part of the Poole family still. Was their first call when they needed a guest at that level, and Vinnie Ford now. I love that in championship level Speedway. I think it's really important. He never time's underway. It's looking like a 5-1 to the Working Comets here, but Ben Cook is doing absolutely everything round 3 and 4. But the old school team run seems to be working for the worky lads at the minute. With Craig Cook as attack sub in this one in the blue helmet colour.
Oh, look at Ben
under
Cook.
pressure though. Vulas is under pressure from Ben Cook. Here he comes. He's going to move the switch to the inside. I can't work out his yellow. I believe that might be Vinnie Ford.
Sam Hagan. Sam Hagan's not having a good night.
He's not having the best of afternoons, is he? But Ben Cook is going to give it absolutely everything around the outside. But Vulas he likes his place. Do you know what I really like Andy Vulas? I'm a big fan. Love his riding style. These guys could be teammates at Bellevue in a few weeks. But look at Ben Cook go.
He's cut back. It's not going to be enough.
Line. It's not going to be enough. It's a 5-1. It's a 5-1.
Comets.
And that makes it a bit interesting. It makes it 30 points to 42. Plus, Cooks were unknown when they came over. I guess. Absolutely. And I think the Cooks have become an intrinsic part of Poole Speedway.
Yeah, and I mean, we're talking not long ago, me and Kingdom were, about the future of the Cooks because, with Ben riding in the extra league now, is he going to have time for Poole? And if he moves on, will it affect Zach? And if he does, would we keep Lawson and Brennan? It's just the way people develop. We know that riders get better and they move to Poland and do things like that. I do hope we can keep Ben Cook for as long as possible. But Tom Brennan may even go into the extra league soon. He's certainly. I think this will make sense to you, Carl, and what he was watching. He's certainly got the attitude to. I think he's got the right mindset and the right attitude to develop, Tom Brennan. That might sound really silly to some people watching, but if you meet him and you listen to him in interviews, he doesn't sound like he's 22. He sounds like he's 28. And he's been doing it for years. Do you know what I mean? Like. He has the mindset to develop, and I hope he does. And I'm really excited for him in Cardiff this year. I hope he has a really positive experience. I know it's a big ask, but if he can get through to the semis, that would be massive for Tom Brennan. It's unlikely. He's against top opposition. But isn't it mad though that Tom Brennan that we saw 18 months ago was the kid, wasn't he? He was the kid of British Speedway. And in 3 weeks' time, he's going to go up against Barta Bar with Bartosz Marzek.
Yep. Here's the thing. I either want him to get a semi-final or bare minimum win a heat, because I'd love to hear the crowd roar if he won a heat. Obviously, I'd love for both things to happen, both eventualities would be great. But I don't. Carl, were you there in 2016 in Cardiff?
Sorry?
Were you there at the 2016 Cardiff?
Yes.
Because I was going to say, Matt, do you remember when Danny King won Heat 18, I think it was?
I do.
He had a really bad night, but the crowd got behind him for one race. He ended up beating Bartosz Marzek, Gray Ankle. I can't remember who else in the heat. But the crowd went mental, more than he did when Ty got second in the podium. And that's just because British Speedway fans, although the majority of the loud ones on social media can be quite negative, we want to see the young lads do well. And Danny King, especially at that time, was still young, and he's given a lot. And Tom Brennan's the same. Brennan gives a lot back. We know, for example, bringing him up again, Poole Jazz and our good mate Cos, every time that Poole and Cos have gone to a meeting, Tom Brennan's always had time to say hello to Cos. I know that might sound really simple. Some riders don't do that.
Poole Boys as well at Cardiff GT is running. Maybe we should return to the big league. Do you know what? I've had this chat with a lot of Poole fans about returning to the top league. And I get it. And the thing is, Danny and Matt are such smart people. Two of the smartest men, I think, in the promotion of British Speedway. Financially, I think the rider wages are significantly lower. And when we dropped down to the championship, it was the same riders. The only rider who was riding in the Premiership and not the Championship at the time was Dan Bewley. It was the only one. Whereas now, I think the caliber of the Premiership has developed significantly. I think it's got so much better. I'd love to go back up a league and put the sword to Bellevue and Sheffield and Ipswich. Those are they'll be amazing us. And we're actually saying, if you look at Poole's assets, the Poole assets are absolutely mental. We own Magic Janowski, Leon Madsen, both the holders, Kurtz. We literally own so many top riders. Poole owns so many top riders. And you'd like to think that they'd probably try and get some of those back. We were talking about it. I'd like to see people's fantasy teams for Poole if they were to go back up and leave.
We might do a video on this or a stream.
We did say about that.
But yeah, put it in the comments. What I'd say for this stream, put one rider that has never ridden for Poole, that isn't Bartosz Marzek, for example, that you'd love to see ride for. Just anyone. I'd love to see it from the Poole fan. Who would you like to see? Be personality based, could be speed based. And who would you like to see ride for Poole? I'm going to exclude Bartosz Marzek. That's the obvious answer for everyone. Make it interesting.
We do get some of the best numbers in British Speedway, Championship or top league. If anyone were to get, mate, I'll say it. I know now I've had a couple of drinks, but can you imagine Marzek at Poole?
I can, but I can also imagine Bellevue.
I'll tell you now,
not Bellevue.
13, and we've got
a 5-1 on the cards here. Brennan is leading Lawson.
Second.
And do you know what this would do? This would confirm the meeting. Patrick Didek, great rider, love him.
Agree. The score is currently 30-42, Simon, and Pirates on a 5-1 in Heat 13. I'll tell you
what,
that
would confirm the meeting.
This is an absolute slaughter of the Workington Comets. Yes, Martin says it's all about the Wednesday night race night, so I was going up a league. I know, but why is a Wednesday so different to a Thursday? Why did that go down so badly with the fans? Because it's not as if you're swapping a Friday or a Saturday for a Thursday, like a weekend day. It's just a normal day. There's no football on a Thursday.
Right, while you're having this conversation, I'm going to be right back.
I'll just see if Brano's talking to us. I don't think he is. I think he's on his phone. But yeah, I just would love to go up. Yeah, I would love to go up and see the top boys all back at all the top boys back at Poole. Every week, coming down. When Ipswich are down at Poole, you've got Seifutanov, you've got Doyley when he's fit. Even having like King at 3's decent. When Bellevue come down, you've got Kurtz, you've got Bewley. all that sort of stuff. Sheffield, you got Ty, Jack Holder, Chris Holder, all these sorts of boys. I'd love to see those names back round Poole again. Would absolutely love it. Chris says, isn't it the Greyhounds on Thursday? No, it's not. The Greyhounds doesn't run at Poole anymore. So that's not a restriction either. So, yeah, guys who are watching, I'm guessing there's a lot of Poole fans in here because, you know, it's a Poole stream. You know, would you like to see Poole go back up to the top league? And who would you like to see come down? So I think I would love to see it. Would love to see it. Just for the caliber of riders now. Because like I said just now, when we first went down to the Championship, it's the same riders as the Premiership. Whereas now it's not. There's a lot more quality and a lot more talent in the Premiership. But anybody got anything to say, get in the chat. Chris Willis says, oh, we didn't realise that. No, the Greyhounds are no more, mate. The Greyhounds are no more at Poole Stadium. Pink Tuck says, new guest, 34-56. I'll tell you what, that would be a huge away win, Michelle. Absolutely enormous away win. Martin says he loves season in the top league, and the current team would. Do you know what? It probably would. It probably would. I think where it's so solid from front to back, you'd have to obviously beef up the reserves a bit. I think Vinny and Sam would be a little bit lost in the top league. But, you know, I actually put a fantasy team together not long ago, and it was, again, pure fantasy. But if you see the caliber that we could have at Poole, Collins is better racing in the Championship. Do you know what, mate? I'm not being argumentative, but I disagree. The racing's good. You know, it's well matched. But I think having the top boys in the world now in the Premiership, I've seen meetings at Poole over the last couple of weeks where there hasn't been a pass for 2-3 weeks. Whereas the top boys, they've got the power and the machinery and the ability to pass. I agree, it's probably better balanced. It's probably better balanced and more even. But I don't think it's better. Oh no! Oh, that's a horrible off. Zach Cook's okay. I'll tell you something, that could have been nasty. Whoever's watching. Chris said, how does Poole make business then? Just Speedway. The stadium's not owned by Poole Parks, it's owned by Gaming UK, I think, or something like that. It's owned by. It's owned by. The same's not owned. So yeah, so we are just. I think that's why we're in the Championship. I think the business model is better in the Championship financially because you don't have to pay huge amounts of riders. We've all heard the rumours of how much people like Doyley and Emil and Laguta when he was at Kingston and stuff were on. And it's a lot more. Gaming International, Chris. That's it. Yeah. So Martin Brooks is owned by the council. Yeah, I mean, I think I said sensitive of Gaming International as well. Do they lease it off the council? I'm not sure. But Zach Cook is a very lucky boy there. A very lucky boy because that could have gone awfully.
I missed that, so that seems okay. Sorry, folks.
Did you have to go for your constitutional? Yes. And so Martin says it's Lisa Gaming UK who run it, which makes it even strange that they don't run the dogs as an extra source of income. Also strange.
I did overhear you saying, because I was just got my AirPods on, about the fantasy teams. Yeah, we did make those. And I tell you what, Poole, we've said this conversation many times, but it's like losing Man United from the Premiership, in my opinion. Like, yeah, Poole are a club that deserve to be there. I get the business side of it, which obviously is the first thing that was important, because cash is king. But from my perspective, I love to see him in it. That's just me being a fan. I'm sure that all the Poole fans love to see it.
Yeah, it's me as a fan too. I would love to see Poole go up. When I said about a fantasy team, I mean by averages. I think I had, and this is pure. This is pure fantasy before anyone shoots me down. But you do know that a Premiership team can now sign Bartosz Marzik on an 8. And with a lot of exciting things that are floating around the rumour mill at the moment, there are reasons why a lot more riders seem to be coming to the UK now, I think, especially the way Phil Morris runs the show. I think he's brought, what Phil's done has made the quality go up, I think. And now a lot more riders who have respect for Phil are coming back over it. One team can theoretically get Bartos Marzak on an 8-point average. Can you imagine getting Bartos Marzak on an 8-point average? Absolutely insane. So you could have Bartos on an 8. You could have Jack Holder in the team. You could probably have Madsen at 3. The Cook brothers.
Brennan.
You could probably get Brennan in there as well. 20 on his average.
Realistically, if I was Poole, I would build my team around, and it's no disrespect to any of the riders out there, Hagen at Rising Star, Tom Brennan, Richard Lawson, and Ben Cook. It's no disrespect to Zach Cook or Toby Thompson or Vinnie Ford. That would just be who I build my team around.
Was it 42 plus a Rising Star?
Yeah.
Let me have a look at the averages. Is that been excluded then? Yeah.
Yep.
In third place. Don't rule V4 out though. It's a hard charger. Got to keep the pressure on here. Jason Edwards now just.
It's a 5-1 to the Comets, but it's a bit late with Liebman in the lead. It'd be a good win for Liebman, actually. Respect to her, her start's been well improved. Obviously, I don't watch Working week in, week out. But say what, Carl? So when we watched her earlier on in the season on BSN, at Red Car meeting, her starts have improved massively.
100%, mate. 100%.
Respect to her getting the W. Harsh on Zach there. I don't know if it was. He ran to the back of him. Isn't
that first Ben bunching?
It depends. I think it depends how you do it. If you lose your grip,
he didn't lose his grip. He had nowhere to go.
I'm just
why is Vinnie Ford kicking himself there?
Because he wants to win the heat. That's what you want though in a reserve. You want someone that's going to want to win the heat. But big win for Selina Liebman. Massive. I've now caused some issue with the Poole faithful. Sorry, people. Didn't mean to upset you. A win for Jason Edwards as well.
Second place, Jason Edwards. Vinnie Ford third. And a 5-1 to the Workington Comets in Heat 14.
6.84.
Closes the gap slightly. Got one heat still to go, of course, here, but the Pirates claiming.
Liebman scoring a 4 tonight. It's not a bad effort at all.
Sorry, mate.
So Liebman scoring a 4 at reserve tonight. It's not a bad result at all. Really good. We talk about Edwards there doing really well, by the way, shepherding her through to the front. Because Edwards made the start, left the line open. We've seen the replays now. Really good team riding. Really good.
Yeah. As Tony said, I can't multitask. I'm just having a 6:13 time. I'm just building my fantasy pool team.
All right. Michelle, I like the fact you called him Dave the Donut. Respect to you. I like the fact as well you added the donut emoji in there at that point. For emphasis.
5.05 for Zach.
Get comments in, people. Whilst Carl's building.
Yeah, bring your comments in. Let's chat some absolute filth.
We've got a grading break. So give us some topics. 12 people watching, guys. This is the best it's been this late into a stream consistently.
I mean, consistent numbers are between 10 and 12. Lucy Chisenden, thank you for joining in. Again, we're not TV presenters. We're not any good at it. We're just having a place where people can just have a chat together. You can put your thoughts and ideas and everything like that in the live chat. We can put it on. We'll just have a chat about it. Everyone's voice is as loud as each other's. Everyone's opinion matters as much as anybody else's. And that's what we're doing. So welcome here. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you subscribe so you can see when we're going live again. Yeah, Michelle says that there's some shocking decisions last night. Possibly.
Okay, we weren't watching that one, so we don't know.
No, we couldn't watch it because Glasgow don't have a streaming service. So I'm now currently putting together my fantasy pool team because I'm sad like that.
That's
Kingdom.
not sad at all.
Do you want to go over something?
But yeah, absolutely. I'll continue on what we're saying in terms of the stream and stuff because when me and Carl started this a few months ago, we didn't think we'd even be doing streams. I still remember we said before we got very drunk that night specifically. We did the British final. That was meant to be a test stream. We weren't going to stream live. We did it. You guys were so lovely. And now we're only 6 streams in, but the way it's grown is fantastic, and we really appreciate you. And we appreciate there's been a Poole stream. It's good for me to be a part of the Poole faithful from the away fixture. Like I say, every time I go down the Poole, I become more of a Poole fan. Obviously, I'm really committed to this one on the left side of my screen. So I'm becoming a Poole fan more and more by the day. So thank you guys for letting me into your hearts as well. And it's good to also see, me and Cole were talking about this yesterday, the regulars who we didn't know before we started the streams, like people that come in that we now know from streams. It's a really good feeling. Really good feeling. You've got to do that.
I have done it.
Could you do it Wednesday?
A few times.
Could you do it Wednesday if they get a 5-1?
I have been asked a few times if I can play it for them, for a 5-1. But
you said that they rebooted it, and it's all like weird now.
Yeah, it's not as good as the original that was on the actual TV. It's slightly different. So,
but we've got our own methods, Chris. Don't worry about it. We can make our own Speedway GeoGuessr. We've got our own methods, mate. Don't you worry. Mate, Chris, genuinely though, appreciate you giving us ideas. We're all about that. We're still like Carl says, every stream. We're still new. We want more ideas. How to make these streams exciting for you guys as we get ready for the final heat of the evening.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know. I just thought I'd do a little special voice,
Wow.
but it didn't really work out too well. Yeah, I'm no Bruce Buffer. There we go. Heat number 15 it is then, with Craig Cook off the inside. Ryder NA, supposedly off gate number 2. I believe that to be Antti Vulas, though. They've got the gates run the wrong way, but it's Tom Brennan off 1. It's Antti Vulas off 2. It's Richard Lawson for me off 3. And Craig Cook off 4, but the graphic is wrong on BSN. So sorry for the confusion there for you guys. But that is your lineup for 15. The score is 36-48. Your aggregate score is 109-65. And buzzing night. Yeah, go and commentary. I was trying to do like a nice little.
So I've just looked at my potential fantasy team for Poole, and again, it's fantasy for everyone starts crying and says it's impossible. Bartosz Marzlik at number 1 on an 8-point average. Ben Cook on 505. Tom Brennan, Richard Lawson. So the Cook basically it's Marzlik, the Cook brothers, Lawson, Brennan, Sam Hagen with 10 points to spare. So any other rider in the world. So we could have Freddie Lindgren, Bartosz Marzlik, the Cook brothers, Tom Brennan, Richard Lawson, and Sam Hagen in a fantasy pool side. That is absolutely mental.
It's looking like a 5-1 here to the Poole Pirates as well, which end the meeting 53-37. Great night for Poole Pirates. Really good night going into Wednesday. Brennan's out in front, followed by Lawson.
On an absolute mission.
And I'll tell you what, I'll say this now because Poole said the right. You said Tom Brennan's on the slide.
Who said that?
Paulie Jazz.
No.
Wrong. And I wouldn't have said it if it wasn't a close personal friend that wouldn't care. Wrong, Paul. You're wrong. I know you're not watching now, but still wrong. I tell you what, mate, this has been a really good stream for the Poole fans, the Poole faithful. Thank you guys for doing what we want, which is watching BSN and chilling with us. It's what we wanted to design this for. Cheers for doing that, guys. And Tom Brennan's got to take the checkered flag here for the Poole Pirates. A win for Tom Brennan, second Richard Lawson, third Antti Vulas with Craig Cook. I don't know if he's gone off the bike or packed up. He doesn't seem to. He's packed up. He's not bothered. Around the checkered flag there.
So 37-53. I tell you what, no one saw it coming. Except didn't Michelle put that as her backup one?
Michelle, be honest. Are you in? Are you in
She said
contention?
56. But she said 56. But I'll tell you something. That is an absolute hiding.
Does Michelle get it based on the fact that she was closest?
Probably. Well, hang on.
She says no.
To really just dictate this racetrack and just do whatever he needs to.
Final score is
57.
37, Pirates 53. And I tell you what, that is an absolute abomination from the Pirates.
It's very good from the Pirates. I did say though when you went for your little pee break, I said if Zishki was here tonight, could it have been a bit different? I'm not saying that Poole wouldn't have won, but I'm saying could have the momentum not been as.
See you, Lucy. Nice to meet you.
Good, nice to meet you.
Enjoyed.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
If Zishki was here, Carl, would the momentum have shifted the other way a little bit? Would have been closer. Is my point.
I don't think Zishki would have stopped that abomination by himself, though. Michelle, we said this is fantasy, by the way. This isn't what we would have. This is what we can have. We can have Bartosz Marzek at number 1 at Poole. The Cook brothers, Richard Lawson, Tom Brennan, Sam Hagan at reserve as rising star, with 10 points to spare. Isn't that just absolutely crazy? So theoretically we could have. So who's we could have in our team if we had Saudi money, for example. Poole could have Bartosz Marzek, Jack Holder, the Cook brothers, Lawson, Brennan, and Sam Hagan, all within the point system, with a point or so to spare.
Absolutely ridiculous. Speak to Dan Wednesday.
Mental, and it is mental.
I don't know.
All done.
All done. How was it for you guys?
Sorry?
How was it for you guys?
Dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We heard the phrase "drier than a man's nasty" being thrown about.
Yeah, it's been a dusty one, but it's been otherwise good. Some good racing, I thought.
Yeah,
good racing at times. Both teams have had their moments, I suppose, but Poole just really strong at the moment. And, hard to stop.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Chat's loved it as well. Obviously got a big Poole faithful here with the Carlito channel, but Chat's loved it. So good racing is the main thing, I think. It's what always shows at Workington, isn't it? Is that the racing's always spectacular.
Yeah, every time we've been, there's been good races. It's a shame that we're without Tate Zishki, Workington, because I think he would have made a bit of a difference.
Alex said that 60 seconds before you came back on. Alex said, would Zishki have been like a pivotal rider changing the outcome?
Difference. He'd a difference. He'd have lowered the colours of Brennan for sure.
Do you reckon?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
100%. He is ridiculously good around.
Yeah, I've rated him beaten. He's just, I mean, even the thing with Zishki is...
Did you not see him the other week? He went from last in Heat 8. He was miles back on the first lap, and by the end of the start of the third lap, he was in front.
Yeah,
he's ridiculously good around here.
You can see, I've seen him miss the start, and like everyone's into the first bend, and he's forget it. He's at the back, and he's won the heat. He just he winds the speed up, but he'll cut inside, outside. He's ridiculously good around, like as Adam said, around here, and he would have been the difference. He would have powered. He would certainly have got a couple more wins than Jason Edwards got. Yeah.
I agree. He's I actually saw him at the Nations. I saw him come through the door, and I thought I'd seen a ghost. I couldn't believe he's standing upright.
I have a really bad story with Tate Zishki from the Nations.
He's here today somewhere. But,
he's buzzing about.
It's good. I mean, he'll be good next season. He'll be all right. He seems okay. So,
well, boys, thank you so much for joining us and giving us something a little bit different today. Thank you so much. We'll have to get you on for a live when we can actually have a chat with you properly soon.
Yeah, we'll do that when we're not on a meeting that we're doing.
Yeah, we'll blag you up on the day you're not busy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cool.
No worries.
Thank you very much, gents. Have a
All
safe
right,
journey home, and we'll
You too. Take care. Bye.
Take care. Good to see you guys. Take it easy. Bye bye. Number
So-
2.
we've had the BSN production team in our stream tonight.
This might be my
brilliant.
favourite stream. This might be my favourite stream we've done. This might be my favourite stream we've done, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been good. People have been really interactive, and it really helps us when people are interactive. But yeah, remember, it's 42 points plus a rising star in Premiership. So if you want to have a look on the British Speedway website, the averages, build your fantasy Speedway teams, hit us up on Twitter or Instagram. You can see our handles are here below.
Yeah, both our names. See boys wins.
Thank you so much for spending so much time with us, and especially Pink Tuck, who's been here from the very beginning. Thank you all.
Yeah,
And we
Michelle.
will
Look
see-
forward to seeing you.
And
on
as I
Wednesday.
always say, King Day, you know, we always end the same way. And we'll see you guys in the next one.